Hey everybody, it's Leela, and I'm here finally, see, 2 hands. Finally got a camera stand, so excited. Anyway, I'm here to do a little, kind of a mini video with you, but before that I wanted to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed. I just got an email last week that my channel has reached more than 100 subscribers, which probably sounds really dinky and lame to some of you, but I never thought it would happen to me. So I think that's really cool, and I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed, to everybody who watches and comments. It's really cool to be a part of this community and to have you all here joining me. So what I wanted to do today is kind of not a cheater's guide, but I follow a lot of the planner girls on Instagram and I'm as part of the Listers Gotta List thing. And one thing that I've seen is that, I mean, people are so creative. Everybody who does the challenges, men, women, everybody is so creative. They bring their own twist. But I also see a lot of people saying, oh, gee, my page doesn't look like yours, or oh, this really sucks, or oh, I'm so bad at, fill in the blank. So this video is kind of for those of you who really want to start in on a listing challenge, kind of get into decorating pages, but you're not really sure where to start. This is kind of for you. Or if, like me, you're bringing it back to basics, which is what I'm doing for the month of June lists, this is also kind of a back to basics thing. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog, like, attacking my cat. So this is my 2015 June book. It's little. I mean, this is the Midori Traveler Notebook in the passport size. This is just a blank. So I covered it on both sides, and I'll probably be able to fit July in here too, and it's already getting kind of fat. So by the end of 2 months, it'll be really awesome what that looks like. So my pages, and I've got the list folded up in here so it folds out. My pages are just super simple in here, and I thought that it might be nice if anybody else out there is either wanting to bring it back to basics, or if you are like, oh god, I don't know what to do and my pages are not blah 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 blah, then this might be a good thing for you to do. So today is the 15th, and one of the things that I did in here, in addition to using a smaller format, is that I printed out all the labels on clear, all the list titles, sorry, on clear labels, and already pasted them in, and I stamped the entire month. So, and again, I mean, this goes up to, there's 30 days in June, and I've got another hunk of pages right before the halfway mark of the book. So I think I'll have plenty for July as well. And I'm kind of liking this format, and if you can see, I mean, the theme is I'm picking a journal card, one of the smaller ones, and then just washi or little embellishments, but it's super simple. There's nothing crazy, there's nothing, it's not super time consuming, it's not calligraphy, it's not, cutting a bunch of things out and whatever. Super low maintenance. So the list today is people I wish I could have lunch with. So generally what I will do, and I'm gonna move the camera so I hope it's not too weird. This is kind of my quick access library of stuff. And in here I keep my favorite journal cards. So every time I buy a pack, a core set, or one of the littler kits, I'll go through all the cards and pick out my favorites. So what I'll do is I'll go through here and I will pick the card on which I want to write my list. So here I've narrowed it down to these 6 cards from among my favorites, and I'm kind of looking at what goes with the sort of pinky and brown thing that I've done here, and I kind of think I'm kind of thinking this one, but I really like these together, so I'm gonna save these for my next 2-page spread, and then the rest of them just go right back in the favorites. So now that I've got the card that I want to use, it's time to figure out what embellishments I'm gonna do. So there are a couple of different things that I do for this. One of them, let me move the camera a little bit here. I've got my little embellishments, stamps, and little stuff here. Oops, my eye drops. And then I've got some bigger stuff over here, as you can see. And then I've got some other stuff over there. It seems like I have a ton of stuff, and hold on, my chair is about to be really loud. Oh, that's not too bad. Okay. There's washi tower over here. You may have seen this in a previous video. It's got a new home. And then there's this other washi tower. Well, I gotta step back so you can see it. Sorry about the weird lighting. My father made this for me out of a wine crate, so my dad rocks, and I love him. He rocks. I love him. So if we are gonna use this, we've got some yellow, some blue, some pink, some kind of a like minty green. Oh, sorry, that's totally not focused. So what I'm gonna do is go pick my washi, and I'll be right back. Hi again. So I have got my card and I filled it out, and I got a little crazy there towards the end. I've got some dead people in there, but yeah, I would want them to be alive if I was gonna have lunch with them. Just saying. That would make for much better conversation. So in addition to my list, I've also got my tapes, and I've got the MT, one of the MT dot ones, and then just a solid yellow. These are both MT tapes. They happen to be today. That's not all I have, but that's what I'm using today. So first things first, glue this guy down. And there are a couple of ways that you could do that. I like glue sticks for bigger things, but I've found that I can be super lazy with these small cards and just do a couple of rows, a couple of stripes of glue runner, and get the effect that I need. So let's get this guy. Let's do it like this. Okay, so there is the page. And then I will grab my scissors and I'm gonna put, and this is a brand new roll, so I've gotta get this little nubby off here. Come on, little nubby. No, I will cut you. I will cut you. Okay. I'm very impatient when it comes to my tape. So what I will generally do in a tiny little page like this, you don't have a lot of room, which means you don't have a lot of room to play around, but it also means that you don't have a lot of room in which to freak out if you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. So generally, I'm just doing a piece there, and it looks like this is gonna be too wide. So let's snip it. And washi is so versatile. It's easy to cut. You know, it's no big deal. It's a really cool tool. So let's put that on the end here. And it doesn't match the dots exactly, but you know, dots are always like a party-ish kind of atmosphere. And then I'm gonna pick this little bit off of here, and I'll put it, oh, I guess I'll put it up here. And then I'm just gonna pop that right off, and then I will cut. And there's really no method to this madness. It's just, you know, rip it here, cut it there, washi tape, doesn't really matter. And then just for sort of a solid accent color, point of focus, I'll do a little bit of yellow on the bottom, I think. And then if I happen to have a sticker or something that I totally love, like let's just really quick see what's in here. Well, what about this? How about Bliss? Let's do Bliss. Well, it's a possibility anyway. I do really want that other one though. Wait a minute. I love that green color, but I don't think Bliss was appropriate. But check this out. We've got this like yellowy green ampersand. That's awesome because it's a list of people and ampersands are always good for lists. So we can grab the glue runner again. Normally I would use a glue stick for this, but I don't know. Okay, so if something like that happens and you get glue on the thing, that's what thumbnails are for. Big deal. Let's scratch that off and it's like it was never there. So now that I've got a little glue on this, it's not really that much glue and I'm just being lazy because I don't want to get my glue stick across the room. Stick that on. Some of these actually, yeah, have a plastic film that you can pull off. Et voila! So that's really that. That's my entire page. I'm done. So all it really takes, if you want to do it quickly, if you're worried about, you know, actually, no, I'm going to put some yellow on the spine. But other than that, you know, if you're worried about, oh, I don't know how to embellish, I don't know, you know, my page isn't this perfect, beautiful, you know, famous Instagram account worthy, whatever, just remember that it's yours. You know, it's yours to do with whatever you like, whether you're doing it for yourself, whether you're doing it to leave for your kids, you know, for whatever reason that you're making these lists, just because you enjoy it, whatever, they only have to be pretty for you. You know, they don't have to be pretty for anybody else. And if you're worried about where do I even start, what do I even do, starting small is a really good way because you have a little bit of space to play with, but it's contained and you don't have to worry about, I have all this space, how am I gonna fill it? And then be like, oh my gosh, I had too much, now it's just a mess. Like, it's super simple. So this is what I would recommend as an option, one of many, you know, if you're just starting out or if you wanna pare down and keep it simple. But this is how I've been doing my June book, and I think I'm gonna do July in here as well. So that's where I am now, and I'm hoping that some of you found this helpful, or maybe, you know, file it away for an option for another month. But anyway, that is the quick and dirty little page. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you again soon. Bye.